everyone, what's going on? It's Saturday night. You know what that means. It's time for the Never Seen It series. If you are new here at the channel and you love movie content, Blu-ray trips, award season, and everything entertainment, just do me a favor and hit that red subscribe down below, like, and comment. So if you are new here at my channel, just to give you a little background, ever since the whole phenomenon occurred and movie theaters had to shut down, I decided to incorporate this video series into my channel. It's pretty much me going through Blu-rays that I've purchased, saying, oh, I'm gonna watch it later, I'll watch it later. It's all these Blu-rays that I've put aside and I have never seen before. A lot of them are classic films, and you're probably going to be surprised what I have not seen. So this week I watched 3. I'm getting better. The past few weeks have been a little lame, so I watched 3 this week. And the first one up on the docket is Shawshank Redemption. Literally just got done watching this a few hours ago, and this was highly, highly recommended by one of my subscribers. I think it was Rob. I could be wrong, but I think it was Rob. He told me I have to do my homework. I gave him homework to watch, Goodfellas or something? Or, I forget what I recommended. But he recommended Shawshank. He said, Susan, definitely watch this. And I did. And I have to say, these performances, especially Morgan Freeman. I looked it up on IMDb. This film was nominated for 7 Oscars, and it didn't win any. I think that is a big crime, especially for Morgan Freeman. This is probably the best performance I've seen of his career. Honestly, it was so amazing. He held my attention every single time he was up for parole. He by the end of it, he was like, I give up. I'm just going to tell you what I honestly think. I mean, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And obviously Tim Robbins as well. He's the lead in this movie and just absolutely incredible. And I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be transparent right now because I believe in honesty on my channel. I'm not a liar. I don't want to hide anything from you guys because I feel like we're getting so tight and close, and I want to be honest. You guys know, or if you don't know, I do have an ex-husband, but currently we're trying to work things out, possibly. And he is currently in prison. And he has another about 2 years to serve for his sentence. And this hit home, this really, this hit home in a way that it makes you think about what he goes through on a daily basis and the conditions. Now, granted, I've been to visit him quite a few times in the facility that he is in, and it rips my heart out. It really does, this whole situation, because in this movie, obviously, Tim Robbins' character is completely innocent. Spoiler, if you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption. But his character is innocent. Mine is not so innocent. He did his crime, but he's paying the price. But I promise you, he's a great guy underneath it all. He really, really is. But this really hit home for me. A couple of times it was hard to watch, because I'm thinking about him and his situation. But highly, highly, highly enjoyable film. Now, it's not in my top 10 of all time. I'm not going to be shifting my list around, but it's definitely an honorable mention. I'll put it at number 12 on my list. How about that? All right, now let's stop talking about prison and ex-husbands and all that. All right, the other 2 that I watched were Quentin Tarantino films. They are Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Believe it or not, I've never seen Pulp Fiction. Iconic movies. I gotta say, these movies prove Quentin Tarantino is one hell of a writer. These films are very similar in the fact that he has these people in these situations, mainly in diners or driving in cars, and they're badasses, they're hitmen or they're criminals, and he has them talking about fast food or a Madonna video. And I just think it's brilliant how he can put these kinds of people into these serious situations, but to make the movie a little bit less serious and a little less hard, he has them talking about frivolous things. I just think it's brilliant, and that's kind of Quentin Tarantino's, it's his niche, it's his thing, and I can appreciate it. What I also appreciate about pretty much every single one of his movies is that there's one iconic scene that you always remember. Like from Pulp Fiction, what I remember when you say Pulp Fiction, I automatically think of John Travolta and Uma Thurman on the dance floor doing the twist. And then with Reservoir Dogs, I think everyone's most memorable scene is the cutting off of the ear scene. I think we know why. You have Michael Madsen with a blade, but then you have this music going on in the background, and it's just so sick and twisted. But yet you want to see it, but you don't see it because he doesn't film it. I just think it's incredible. It's just the anticipation of the act and what's going to happen. Now that I've seen these two movies, I can appreciate Quentin Tarantino's work just a little bit more than I did before. And I gotta say, the guy knows how to pick a soundtrack. The music in both of these movies, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I love it. Absolutely love it. So, out of all three of these movies that I saw this week, I gotta say, not a bummer in any one of them. They're all fantastic. So let me know what you watched this week, if you watched anything new. Like, subscribe, and comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.